Alright, so this is 4.4. Again, I split up 4.4 because there are so many different examples. 4.4 from, let's see, the first section involved principal and interest and mixtures, and this involves cost examples and distance rate time. So I wanted to kind of split it up to give each one enough time to kind of get some examples done. So I didn't want to overload too many examples right away. So that's why we're doing 4.4 again with cost examples this time. This is example 1 of cost. But you'll find that these cost and distance rate time are going to be a little easier to kind of have access to, a little more accessible. So let's see. For the cost, we're going to look at some costs. Here's $9, here's $20.50. They're going to buy some stuff. So anytime we're looking at cost, we're going to look to set up, again, a system of equations, because that's what the chapter we're in. Chapter 4 is systems of equations. And we're going to look at just setting up that system of equations and solving the system of equations. So here's the situation. At a movie theater, a couple buys 1 large popcorn and 2 drinks for $9. Group of teenagers, buys 2 large popcorns and 5 drinks for $20.50. Find the cost of 1 large popcorn and the cost of 1 drink. So we're going to kind of look at what we're looking for. Find cost of 1 large popcorn, cost of 1 drink. So we're going to define things. Here's define. Define. Let's see. P is cost of large popcorn, and we can use X and Y, but we can also use more descriptive terminology as well. D, cost of a drink. So now we look at let's see, we can really kind of set up 2 systems of equations or a system of 2 equations, I think, pretty straightforwardly. So we can look at the couple. Couple buys 1 large popcorn and 2 drinks, cost is $9. So you look in terms of the dollars that they spent. You could say for the couple, and I'm going to write in blue again still. For the couple, you'd say 1 times the cost of 1 large popcorn plus, and that would be a dollar amount, plus 2 times the cost of a drink, and that again would be in dollars, equals $9. And you could also look at, let's see, teenagers. Teenagers go in and they say, well, let's see, I've got 2 large popcorns and 5 drinks, and my total is $20.50. So you say that 2 times the cost of a large popcorn plus 5 times the cost of a drink equals $20.50. And sure enough, there is our system of equations. One equation with P and D, one equation with P and D, and they both have different amounts and different variables in front. How are we going to solve this one? We could solve it one of 3 ways. Graphing. I don't recommend it. We could solve it using substitution. We could solve it using elimination or the addition method. Let's see, I'm going to say probably the easiest way might be substitution. But either way, you could probably feel comfortable doing either way. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to modify this to make it, instead of P plus 2D equals 9, I'm going to say let's subtract 2D from each side, and I'll get P equals 9 minus 2D. And I'm going to substitute this value here over in the green equation. I'm going to go to the green equation. I'm going to just modify it. I'm going to say 2 times P. What is P? 9 minus 2D. 9 minus 2D plus 5D equals 2050. And all I've done is taken my green equation, rewritten everything that doesn't change, and the P is the only thing, the price of the popcorn is 9 minus 2D now. And now I can just solve this blue and green equation. I distribute the 2 to everything in here. 18 minus 4D plus 5D equals 20.5. Let's see, combine like terms. I've got 18 plus D equals 20.5, and I subtract 18 and subtract 18, and I get D equals 20.5, that's a 20, minus 18 equals 2.5, or 2.50, or the cost of a drink is $2.50. Standard cost for a drink. But we can't stop there because we were looking for the cost of a popcorn as well. And I could just go up here and I say, well, you know what? Cost of a popcorn I know is 9 minus 2D, so let's just substitute that D back up in here. Rewrite the blue in terms of P equals 9 minus 2. What's the cost of a drink? 2.5. P equals 9 minus 2 times 2.5 is 5. P equals 4. And there's my solution. P equals 4, cost of a popcorn, about $4. Cost of a drink, about $2.50. In fact, $2.50 and 4 is my solution. So that would be my solution right there. And you could double check it by saying the cost of a popcorn, 4 plus 2 times 250 is $5 for this, $4 for that is 9, sure enough. 2 times P, 2 times 4 is 8, plus 5 times 250 is 1250. 1250 plus 8, 2050. Sure enough, it double checks, and there's our solution.